Hey there, Sandrockers, LMG here, and welcome to an update on the My Time at Evershine Kickstarter. A little while ago, it actually just hit 2 million. Yeah, they hit their $2 million stretch goal. So you do get the player body customization, so thinner, taller, etc. Gonna be very nice. You didn't have that before in the game, really. So yeah, that's very, very nice. There's more stretch goals. They're just thinking of them now. There is only 10 days, and I would recommend if you've got the money to back it, I would at least get a key. Uh, you get a cheaper price because I'm thinking maybe they might not do early access because they did have a thing. We'll cover that in this video as well. If they do hit 2.5 million raised, they're probably actually going to skip early access because that does add a fair amount of time because there's bug fixes. You got to do updates, get feedback, etc. I think it will be more polished and better if they do it this way. So hopefully they do. I think, half a mil, I'm sure they could get other backing from publisher as well. But yeah, that is... So I'll keep you updated on the stretch goals for that today. But let's get on. Yeah, they're about 2,006,000 right now. And I did back it, exceed about 625. I did do the $500 goal and a bunch of those add-ons because they added a whole bunch of add-ons. But I did feel like there was diminishing returns after that. But I would recommend, let's see. Yeah, I got the premium adventure pack. A lot of cool stuff, some physical stuff as well. I think they still, are those the same? Yeah, about 25 bucks. So that's pretty nice. I would probably definitely recommend that. Because full price, it's probably going to be $40 to $50. They're also they're going to have an alpha, I do believe, as well. But after, 500, it gets a little just crazy there. Like it goes like 500 and then it goes like 1,000. And really all you get is you get the previous stuff and you get an in-game cloak. So that's why I didn't back it any higher, because that's quite a stretch for an in-game cloak that they probably might sell as DLC later. So I said probably not. But that's all the goals they have so far. Let's actually go to the first stretch goals, which these blew out of the water very quick. So we get a bathtub. We can soak, recharge game boss, flirting. Oh, so faster actually. So no need to wait for story progression. Get your Riz a little early. Very nice. So bring a portrait or a Sandrock character. Okay. The backers will vote for that as well. That's going to be available to everyone. Swimming, though, that's a pretty big thing as well. That's really cool. Hot Springs Playdate. A new special pet. Pajama sets. Photo poses. Yeah, so they're thinking about new goals. So, yeah, we'll give you an updated news on that. Logan's going to be visiting. Which, Project Me was a mobile game they were working on. It was more like a gacha game, like Got Your Money. And I did cover it on the playlist on the channel. And a lot of that is the bones of this game. But it's going to be good. There's no gacha in it. You're going to be... Well, we'll go into this because they had an AMA as well. And they have a survey, and they're actually asking some questions we're going to look over, too. But yeah, adjustable height. And this one also build. Muscular, heavier, slimmer. So shoulder arms, that's something you couldn't do before, though. So, like, you can also have wrinkles, other sides of aging, etc. That's pretty detailed. Now, I know the art style has been a little... I'm warming up to it quite a bit. It just didn't feel like the previous two games, but I think, like most people said, it's an evolution of their art style. And I'm really digging it. I'm really starting to dig it, so it is nice. But let's pop over to this survey now. So vote for your favorite. Let's just take a quick look on this. An outfit preset features 20 new outfits for male. There's usually like one or two outfits I'll stick with. Generally, it's one outfit. I don't like to swap. Maybe some people, for role-playing purposes, they switch on the fly. But I generally will wear one thing the entire time. But maybe I'm just a guy, I guess. Additional core romanceable character. And they've been voting on some of them, and we'll cover that when that's more solidified, I think. So they're going to keep it even. Bachelor, bachelorette, etc. Okay. I'll change the kid outfits as well. Okay, that's cool. Like that. These are just possible things. Wedding venues, more wedding venues, nice. Rival romance. Ooh, a few non-core romance pieces will have their own romance storylines. And that's what I like to see, because it was always you romancing. There was a little bit of Owen, though, like Mira, he kind of had a thing for, but it never really developed. But I was very interesting, though. The majority of it's weird. The entire town, nobody is going after anyone else. A photo studio? Oh, that would be cool, too. They could have their own little photo thing. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. So you can capture and raise monsters. I did enjoy it. I mean, it wasn't a high-priced DLC. Anyway, they let me play it early. I liked it. Kind of a little Pokemon-esque. Gotta be careful, though. They might sue you, too. But zoo building. Oh, that would also be very cool, too. Yeah, these are all great ideas they might do. So, yeah, very cool. Let's box over to the AMA. That's where they're asking the developers everything. What is the game loop in My Time at Evershine? How does game loop My Time at Evershine differ from Portia and Sandrock? And from Project Me, it does differ quite a bit. At least later game. Early game, I think you're going to be doing a lot of the same. And also, the Project Me, the mobile one, was a lot of stuff was on a timer. I don't think this will be like that. Because it was like, hey, I'm building a building, come back in about 15 minutes. Or you probably pay a certain amount of money or whatever to speed it up or something. But luckily, they didn't go in that direction. Still featured production resource management. Yeah, there was some crafting, but I wasn't doing it nearly as much. It was more about managing the town, which I really did like. You build towns, progress. I do like that they say towns. So are we building more than our one settlement, though? That's interesting. Progress the story, unlock new areas. And then it said they were going to streamline the story a little bit, because statistically speaking, only 20% of people finished My Time at Sandrock's story. And it's, I think, even at, you skip ahead, etc., probably looking at maybe 70 to 80 hours. And I actually played through it twice on the channel because somebody wanted me to do full release coverage as well. So I played My Time at Sandrock really like 800 hours. Totally good stuff, though. Okay, so yeah, you're going to have also be exciting tasks NPCs because they're going to work at a certain shop, do resources, etc. like that. So it's not going to be as much work. You're not going to be grinding away. Shift focus more on overseeing and developing your settlement, which I really like that idea. While you can still gather and build on your own, you have the option to delegate to the NPCs. So you can work on the story, enjoy life a little more. That would be nice. Is now an NPC interaction relationship affect their productivity? Ooh, okay, so that's interesting. So the higher relationship we have, they're going to work better. Probably get some buffs and bonuses too. Oh, I love that. What were some key learning moments from the team during the development of My Time at Portia and My Time at Sandrock? I do think from Portia to Sandrock, they did learn quite a bit. I think Sandrock's writing was just, it was so good. I love some of that parts of that. There are definitely some key learning moments in terms of planning and experience. Yeah, they didn't always have a clear roadmap, especially with Portia. I am glad that all turned out pretty well, though. Yeah, they did pretty well, though. They always over-delivered, I felt. Like, after they got done with Portia, even after full release, they kept adding content for quite some time. Yeah, but early access, because I think they're going to try to get out of early access, because that way they can just do the whole thing so they don't have to, have updates, bug fix, etc. each time something comes out. Overall, it is a better idea if they do get a 2.5 million in Kickstarter funds. I know it's going to be a little close, 500,000 in 10 days. Starting to wind down in the Kickstarter, so now we'll have to see. We hold on our game key until next gen. This is one big deal because the Switch 2, as far as the rumor mill is concerned, it is coming out next year. It's still ready tonight to use your activity code. Yeah, because they don't have a development kit yet for that, as far as I know, unless they're just not saying. Yeah, they can't submit builds to that yet, so it's you can hold on to it, but they're really nice people at Pathy Games, so they'll probably hold on to it for you, but when is that going to happen? Probably not till late next year. You already have voice actors in mind for characters. They haven't started, I think, I do believe last time. I mean, I've talked to a lot of the voice actors last time. All great people. And I think they hired out an agency last time, I believe. And I'm sure, I do believe they got everybody back from the other characters that they brought in from Portia. I think they, how do they feel about the amount of support Evershine has received? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great fans for the series, the My Time series. I think it's a really great series. I think it sets a bar pretty high for the cozy kind of sim genre. Is our governor going to have a fixed backstory or an open-ended one? Okay, Sandrock and Portia will have provide a foundation, but you can shape the future. So we're not maybe locked in as much. Will Fang join the Monster Hunter Guild and leave Sandrock forever? Are there some canon relationships? Okay. They're still very much part of the town. I'm to accompany him. So are we the original character from that's kind of interesting. I think from Sandrock, did we as the builder from Sandrock come out? Will that influence the relationship with Logan, etc.? Ooh. Okay, yeah, freedom to build their own relationships, okay. And just talking about the release date as well. They've done a really great job with these two games, and I think in a decent amount of time too. There was a couple of delays on my time at Rock near the end, but I mean they were working as hard as they could. By the end of this year or early 20, so maybe I'll be able to bring you coverage. They'll probably get to me as soon as they can. But early 2025, I could wait. All good things take time. But they do want to get all the stretch goals, and they have more too, so that's going to be a lot of work. Cannot wait though. They're surprised. Well, the flip side, do you expect Penn to be so popular? I love Penn. We actually got our logo in his bedroom, so that's quite nice. Has been a bit beyond what we anticipated. I look. You're not supposed to love Penn, but you do. PC edition. I don't think they know minimum specs yet. Yeah, they do pretty good optimization though. Yeah, it will be more graphic intensive, so yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, so there's gonna be some people that you can't romance as well. Essential elements like dating, marriage, relationship perks will still be available. Okay. So they're not the core romance, so you might be able to romance some more random people then? Oh, interesting. And it will be actually, you're going to be hosting it on your own end from your PC and, console, etc. I don't know how I'm sure that's going to work on console. Probably about the same. But yeah, so you're going to be able to do multiplayer from the ground up. Going to be integrated in the story. They won't have kind of the craziness of My Time at Sandrock's multiplayer separated from the story. It's all going to be in there. And that's going to be really nice. Because they're building it from the ground up. They're not trying to tack it on or anything. Oh, yeah, that's very, very cool. Save slots. I did have quite a few, though. Maybe it was on console. I never really checked my console saves on that. And you really could save about any time, too. Oh, yeah, now I also get a little bit more backstory on Sandrock and Portia, too. That would be nice. There's the introduction North Development Plan, Alliance. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the Free Cities right now. A little bit of talk about the story. We'll finally build a proper kitchen in the house. Oh, that's a good one, though. Oh, yeah, using manure on the blender was kind of... Yeah, but you can cook inside the house will depend on how you plan your space. Oh, okay, so it's going to still be the cooking station, but you can put it in your house. Okay, that's fair. I don't think you could do that previously. Inventory system similar to Sandrock, though. Yeah, crafting from storage. that is kind of my golden rule now in a game that, like, it has to be, that has to be in there now. I've gotten a little spoiled. Digging through all your things to have the items, etc. I'm like, come on. Yeah, we'll now be playing Governor instead of a builder. We'll have to still have machine assemblies and such. Yeah, that was in the Project Me. They still had a lot of that same stuff. But probably not as intensive. Yeah, be more kind of a general overseeing. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the current news I have on the Kickstarter. 10 days to go. I can't wait to bring you the alpha as well. Also, we'll check out our My Time Porsche playthroughs and Sandrock. And I will have it going through that Hugo Chi quest. I did do the PC update for the 1.4 update, if you want to check the majority of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Sure, hit that like button does help out a lot. And I'll see you guys next time in My Time at Evershine.